It is finally happening. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the videos. Today we're taking out my 400 kilowatt, 530 horsepower XR6 turbo ute that I picked up for 10 grand, and I have probably double the amount in parts for this thing. The poor thing has 330,000 kilometers on it now, but in saying that, underneath it is pretty much all brand new. New wheels, new tires, new tail shaft, new transmission, full refresh on the engine, new exhaust, new bushings pretty much everywhere. This thing is an absolute menace and I love it. So let's jump in the car. We'll chat a bit more about it in just a sec. Alright, good morning guys, hope you're all having a wicked day. Welcome. We're in the ute, finally. You guys have been wanting a drive video of this thing for the longest time now. I'm so sorry. Even when we picked it up, you guys were wondering when I was going to take it out for a video, and you know, realistically I always just saw this thing as a daily. It's not, you know, I have a lot more cooler cars, and I don't know, I just never really considered taking this one out and considering it a cool car, but here we are. This is my extremely old XR6 turbo ute that I picked up for 10 grand, and ever since then we've been doing some wicked stuff to this thing. Ever since I got it, a lot of my old Ford sponsors came on board and was like, hell yeah, we're building this thing, we're having some fun with it. And my goal when I was buying a car was just to find a tow car for my Integra. I have towed with it a few times. It's been absolutely incredible. So to put it in simple terms, this car is pretty much a completely straight bolt-on XR6 turbo with a 3582 Pulsar. So it's got the standard, you know, stage 2 cooler from Ants Performance. It's got the 1000cc injectors, the full Ants catalog in terms of the intercooler pipe work, turbo side intake, the battery relocation. It all fit up absolutely amazingly. As I said, once again, we have that Pulsar 3582 Gen 2 on there as well with the anti-surge front, which makes for some amazing turbo noises. We have a stage 2 built trans, GJ built driveline. The thing is absolutely rock solid. It's just an all-round brilliant car. It's so comfy and I love it. It's wicked. This thing is so quick. Comparing it to my last Falcon, this thing actually grips up so much. It's got a set of Continental MC6s on my Argents. They are absolutely amazing. They hook up really nicely. Really stoked for the tires. They feel absolutely brilliant. I've had a few little hiccups with the thing so far. It's been nothing too crazy. The car's pretty much completely done, but you guys all saw in every single one of the videos, no matter what mod we did to this car, there was something else that needed replacing, and I ended up doing it because when I tow with this thing, especially if I'm going out to, let's say, Phillip Island with the Integra, or, you know, even Broadford or even interstate, I want to make sure this thing is rock solid and reliable. So as I was saying before, this thing has pretty much undergone a full major service 2 times over. The gearbox we ended up servicing, putting a transcooler on, it ended up completely frying the torque converter, and the box was just shifting like absolute arse. So we ended up putting a brand new box in it, thank you to R&S. Unfortunately, we did not get the converter done, and it's still having a few little converter issues. It's a little bit annoying, but the tune has pretty much taken most of that out. It's only really when it's disgustingly cold now. The GJ drive shaft is absolutely amazing. It's balanced to perfection. This thing is ultra smooth on the road. This thing has Kony adjustables all around, so massive thank you to Kony for sending them out. King Spring SSLs in the front, SSLs in the rear for the leaf springs, with some just strap spacers to make this thing sit nice and pretty. Aside from that, it's pretty much it. Once again, it's got the full Ants catalog on it. We painted up the engine, made it a little bit nicer. We put a Demon Pro catch can on it. This thing is just awesome. It's rock solid, it's reliable. I did a full new, brand new atomic timing chain kit in it. And of course, that turbo. So it feels really nice, comparing this car to my old XR6 Turbo, which you guys probably all will have seen on the channel by now, whether you've started from these videos on the Ute or whether you started from the original videos of my old Breeze Falcon. That car was wicked. 200,000 Ks, unopened engine, once again, same as this, ARP head studs and some Crow valve springs. That thing was absolutely ripping. It made 620 horsepower or around 450 kilowatts, and it was just frying tires everywhere. Like, this thing, it has the same size tires, but now that I've discovered tires and actually having nice grippy tires, it makes the world of difference when you actually put a nice set of tires on a car. So this car is actually a lot more tame in comparison to my other car. It feels really, really nice. Of course, it's making like 50 kilowatts less, but it actually feels, I don't know whether I've just grown up into knowing what faster cars are like nowadays, but it feels a lot slower than my original Falcon. I was ultra scared of that thing, whereas this thing, I feel very, very confident in its abilities. I know every single time it's going to track nice and straight and true, and realistically, that's only when it spins. These tires actually hook up immensely. It also could be thanks to George from ProFlow, the guy that tuned it. The way that he brings on the boost in these cars is really, really nice and linear. It hits hard, it pulls like a freight train. The turbo is not even in its efficiency range here. Like 3582 Gen 2, George was saying, above 20 PSI, absolutely is spicy. Very, very spicy turbo. But at the moment, we've got it sitting at 17 PSI. The thing rips. And it makes some sick noises. So yes, the reason we're in the car today is we are heading out to Haunted Hills. Now, if you guys don't know where that is, you actually might have seen it from some of the races that I've done in the past. It's out near Moe in Victoria. It's about an hour away from where I live in Melbourne. But it is home to the most insane racetrack I've ever been to, but then it's also home to probably one of the best mountain bike parks here in Victoria. So back when I was a young teenager, probably about 12 to 16 years of age, I was a dedicated mountain biker. I loved mountain biking, and I sold it to get into cars. I sold it for my first cars. Fast forward a decade, I'm back into it. I'm 27 years old, and I have recently just discovered mountain biking over the last year, and so I've travelled around Victoria now, but this mountain bike park is just the most fun. It's the closest to me. So I thought, the reason I bought the Hero 12 was so I could start uploading some mountain bike content. So I hope you guys are keen. We're actually going to go to Haunted Hills right now, go do some mountain biking. I'm going to bring you guys along for it. There's not really many things I can do on the highway to make this thing look cool, but just do highway rips, but give it a little rip. Can I go for a second? Absolutely fried second. The moment I got into third, all Lars. We love going 40 in an 80 zone, bro. We love it. We love it. We live for it. I yearn to go half the speed limit. It's okay, because we're here anyway. Probably at the moment my favourite place in Victoria, to be fair. Apart from Bright. I went to Bright last weekend. Mystic Park was absolutely insane, so. And it's dead quiet. Oh, I did an absolutely shocking park. Sorry, drop in a sec. Very excited to try out these new bars today. Ended up getting a set of these. They're Renthal fat bars. Cut them down a little bit, but they're still about 2 centimeters wider than my originals. Go in, please. Alright, so we're at Haunted Hills. This place is absolutely wicked. The main part, all these like sort of beginner trails right here, and then over the backside is the more intermediate stuff, but got a sick little pump track down here. It's pretty sick. We'll head up to the actual trails. Alright, I guess we'll start off the day with a quick little bike check. This is my giant Trance 2 from 2017. It's been painted to get rid of all the horrible colors they came in, but it's pretty cool. I'm a short guy, so 27.5. It's been switched to a 1x11 Shimano XR6 setup. I think they're 150, and then Fox Float X, which is 140. It's a medium-sized frame, new dropper post with a WTB Volt saddle, brand new Renthal fat bars I just cut down to 770mm. Aside from that, literally I'm not even running downhill tires. These are a Forecaster front and then an Agassi rear as well. So it's a pretty simple bike. It's nothing too crazy, it's nothing too fancy, but it's so much fun on these hills. So right behind me, got a whole heap of trails. Voodoo's good fun. Mad Cow's probably my favorite, and then by the end of the day, I really want to give Trick or Treat another go because it's got some big jumps, but I was also doing some big jumps down in Bright as well, so we'll give it a shot. But first of all, hit up Voodoo. It's pretty technical, got some little jumps, some off-camber sections. It's a good little warm-up, so let's do that. Hopefully that's a good angle for you guys. See how we go, hey? Feet are locked in. Oh man, trying out some new shoes, they're hectic. Oh, that was a big one. Oh. It's a little bit chewy at the moment. It's very wet. Oh, fuck. Alright, so I'm trying a new GoPro thing. So the last one was like a hyper view with like a, I don't know, like a mental width, but it's also had hyper smooth, so I kind of narrowed it. So this is just hyper smooth 1, not boost or whatever they call it. So we'll see how we go with this one here. Alright, it's my second favorite trail, Mad Cows. Actually, no, it's my favorite trail here, probably. Absolutely love it.
Whew. That was a sketchy run. Okay, so I'm going to attempt a run called Trick or Treat. I've never been able to do these jumps physically because I just don't have the willpower to do it. They're massive. But I want to try them eventually. So there's one big drop. I might just try send if I feel confident, but realistically, if I don't do it, I don't really care too much. I'll just walk back up the trail and do something different. We'll see how we go. Oh, I just don't know. I feel like I could. I feel like I've got the right rolling pace and stuff. You can see the hyperview probably doesn't do it justice, but like I'm now on the end of the down ramp, and that is like my height. You can kind of see that this is my height. And I don't know if I feel comfortable doing it. All right, so there's a run called Vice Grip just down here, and it's a little bit of a technical descent trail with some exposed roots and some gap jumps and stuff like that. So we'll see how we go. Can't guarantee we'll do anything decent, but always hitting a first trail. We'll just take it slowly, see how we go. But it's a black trail. The rest of the ones I've done today are all blue, so give it a bit of a rip, see how we go. I feel like I could hit that. Come on. Whoop. There we go. Oh. Didn't think I was going to hit that. Whoa. Straight into a burn that I almost overshot. That's sick. Oh, what the hell? That's sick. Little gap. Ow. There's a wicked little trail. I can't do that. My foot's out. That's gangster. Definitely didn't do very well at it, but I feel like I can give it a better shot. See if I can get my PB mad cow. So we'll see how we go. I'm feeling okay. Shoes are feeling good. Everything's feeling good. Get the legs pumped. That was good. Get to that lowest gear, boy. All right, so last little trail of the day. It's got 2 little mini jumps in it. We'll hit it, put the bike in the back, and then go home. sure. This little one right here. Fun little blue track. It's so tight though. Oh, that's me done for the day. Oh.
Alright guys, well I hope you like the video today. Something a little bit different from what I usually do, but yeah, the Falcon, you guys all know, I do love this car. Originally, I actually wasn't going to film this for the channel at all, like just the Falcon in general, because it just was one of those cars that I was literally building for a purpose, and it was never supposed to be like this crazy, but now we have a beautiful 500 horsepower street ute, and I'm absolutely over the moon. The thing feels great, has great power, and I'm just stoked. The ride went sick, I didn't crash, which is awesome considering last time I did, so I'm really stoked about that. Aside from that, thank you very much everyone for watching. If you could leave a like, that would immensely help in the YouTube algorithms to try and boost these videos, but if you don't want to, that's completely fine. At least just leave me a comment of what you thought of the video down in the comments. That would be absolutely sick. Aside from that, have a great day guys. Hope you all enjoy. See you later.